Good morning. I've swapped the woodland of my previous video for the beach. Come down here to the water's edge, this beautiful Mediterranean morning. To explore more of what I talked about in my last video, the nature of reality and human awareness. I am Hugh Matthias, and thank you for being on this journey with me. So, I want to talk about an amazingly valued and sought after resource in the universe. It's more precious than oil, gold, energy, minerals, and you yourself watching this video have it. What am I talking about? I'm going to use the C word. Consciousness. Human consciousness, to be more specific. It is the most powerful force in the world. And industries and the control systems of the world, they spend billions and trillions trying to capture it, harness it, because they know something that a lot of people don't, that it has the power to shape worlds and realities. And it is a force flowing through you. Every moment. Every human being is literally a creator god, creator goddess. And the fact that, as I said, billions and trillions are spent trying to harness this resource should tell you something. You're carrying an immense power around with you every day. Whether you know it or not, and how you focus it, and how you choose to direct it, it creates your reality. Many people are creating by default. They have no idea of the true power of their consciousness. And what I'm talking about was demonstrated at a few key moments in history. Back when I was reading and learning about these concepts, around 2011, I started connecting the dots when I came across knowledge that spoke about scientific experiments using random number generators that are placed all around the Earth. And during times of, or moments of great historical significance, when the attention and the focus of billions of people are directed at one event, There are two that this scientific experiment spoke about. One was the funeral of Princess Diana in 1997. The other was 9/11. So with these random generators, they're placed all around the Earth, and normally they're just, displaying random numbers. But satellites going around the Earth at these two moments in history recorded something very startling. All of the random number generators around the planet began synchronizing, and satellites going around the planet started recording huge surges in the Earth's magnetic field. And this was because billions of people were focused on these specific events. So what does that tell us? That human consciousness has a direct relationship with the environment, with the universe, with this reality that we're living in. It can literally change the Earth's magnetic field. So when I read this, I was incredibly intrigued, to say the least. So I started researching more about human consciousness, and at the same time I happened to read a book by Dan Brown called The Lost Symbol, which talks about this phenomenon. It comes under a name, noetic sciences, and basically delves into how human consciousness can change reality. So that led me to begin talking about, or rather reading about, I'm talking now. It's led me to talking about it now, but I began reading about the principles of manifestation through teachers like Abraham Hicks, and my journey went from there. But the point is, going back to what I said about billions and trillions being spent to capture your attention and focus. Think about it. The media, the advertising industries, the movie industries, music industries, they're all working to capture your attention, your focus, and harness it, because they know that it has the power to shift the trajectory of reality. So this is the conclusion I've come to. At any given moment we have the power to take back control of our consciousness and direct it in new ways. Instead of focusing on external things, we can go internal. We can focus internally and begin to get acquainted with our consciousness and to see how powerful it actually is. So this is why, as often as possible, I try and unplug and get out in nature and try not to watch what's happening in the news, because I want to keep my consciousness, my focus aligned with what's coming through me when I actually tune in. So it's the greatest superpower we have. Human beings have the power to create worlds. So ask yourself, what are you giving your conscious attention and focus to? And know that you have the power to stop and breathe and get out in nature and take back that power, that singularly, immensely valuable resource that you have flowing through you, that in fact you are. I think if millions of people did this, the world would begin to shift very rapidly. I've already spoken about how the focused attention of millions of people can affect the Earth's physical environment. And even individually, it is immensely powerful. If you choose to focus your consciousness, harness it in certain ways, you will see changes in your life. So yeah, that's the message. How are you using, directing, harnessing your own consciousness? Are you doing it unconsciously or consciously? So yeah, it's a very important thing to think about. And my suggestion is just stop, just breathe. If you can, get out in nature. Ground, put your bare feet on the earth, or the grass, or the sand. Come back into yourself, unplug. If you're able to, if it's safe for you to do so, maybe leave your phone at home for half an hour, or in the car, and just reconnect with your own presence. And I promise you, you'll see your awareness and your perception and your experience start to shift in subtle yet powerful ways. So, yeah, I just wanted to remind you how powerful you are, and invite you to go within and activate that power on the path to becoming a more awake and aware and a sovereign human being. So, sending you all much love. Here's another little look. Breathe in that morning Mediterranean air. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.